Hey y'all, so I'm gonna just give y'all a story time on how I really got into makeup and all that. 16 up, I really started to get into makeup, but I really wasn't on it until after I gave birth to my oldest son, Joseph, in 2012. After I gave birth to Joe, I had postpartum depression real bad. I just felt really ugly. Like I didn't even want to leave the house. If I did leave the house, couldn't go outside with any makeup. Like I always had to wear makeup. I just felt really ugly. So around that time, I started watching YouTube real heavy. I started watching this one channel. This guy, his name was Star Milan. He was gay. And I used to just always watch his makeup tutorials. Like whatever he would go out and buy, I would go out and buy. Like he used to be a Mac boy. Everything was Mac back then. So I was a Mac girl. And I was just like always watch his videos. And I swear like he taught me how to do makeup. And don't get me wrong, I definitely went through my trials and error, finding out what works for me. And once I found out what works for me, child, I ain't never looked back. And so I stopped using MAC and I became like a Maybelline girl. So now I just be rocking out. Like my go-to makeup is Maybelline. But anywho, back to the whole story of me getting into makeup. And then, so I started learning, I started getting real good in like 2014, 2015. I started noticing that people would give me a hella compliments on my makeup and stuff like that. People would tell me I look like Toni Braxton, Nicki Minaj, like who else? Jasmine Sullivan. Some people say I like Jennifer Hudson back then. Child, I used to. People just always like compliment me, and honestly, it made me feel good to the point where I just got so used to wearing makeup. Like I said, I did not want to go outside without makeup. Like I just had to wear makeup, and then that's when it was like, okay, the makeup has built my confidence up, and now to the point where I don't even want to leave the house without putting on makeup. So it was just like one side, it's like my confidence was boosted, but then another side, my confidence was still low. Like I still had low self esteem because now I didn't feel beautiful unless I had the makeup on. So it's like I had to like deprogram myself. Like I don't even know if it makes sense, but I just basically had to build my confidence back up without wearing makeup. Like I had to like really tell myself like, Elaine, you're beautiful. Like you're that girl. Like I used to really be. I can't even believe I was really insecure at one point. Like what? Like I wish I could just hug the old me. Like I'm that girl. Like I've been that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the heck, child. I don't know what I was going through. Only if I could just like show myself like a peek into the future like back then, like girl, look at you, like what. But yeah, what a time. I will say what a time. Yeah, like then I always did my own hair too. Like one thing about it, I felt like as long as I had my hair done, like I ain't really care. And then on top of that, I always did my own hair from young because my hair used to be so thick that nobody wanted to do my hair. So I had to teach myself how to do my hair because I always, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I didn't feel like that girl back then, I always wanted to be that girl. Like, I always wanted to be, even though I was popular, but it's like I was popular for all the wrong reasons. So, like, just basically being a tomboy fighting and stuff. But I just always wanted to be that girl. So I just feel like if I had my hair done, everything else will fall into place. Like one thing about it, I kept myself together. It's like I could be going through a lot, but you'll never know because like I'm just well presented. You know what I'm saying? Well put together on the outside. But sometimes I could be going through a whole mental breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know because everybody thinking, dang, Elaine, like that girl's top tier. Like she always like got something going on as far as like I'm always dressing to impress even from young, even though this story is all over the place, but y'all get what I'm saying though. Like I just always wanted to look good, always. But yeah, life is happening. Sorry y'all. um so yeah, and then I just been wearing makeup ever since. So I say from 2012, it's been a wrap. We like 10 years in now, makeup girl. And also, I started wearing wigs in like 2014 as well. So, like, yeah, everything started happening to me as far as the hair and the makeup with the wigs and stuff. between giving birth to Joe and giving birth to Aiden. So crazy. And then I remember back then when I first gave birth to Joe, I thought like my life was over. Like I just had to be on mommy mode all the time. Like I thought I would never have time for myself. Like what? Now look at me juggling it all, working, taking care of my kids, being a YouTuber, just like really living life and still doing all the things that I thought I wouldn't be able to do. Like what? Like I was so messed up in the head that I really thought that nobody would date me because I had kids. Like, child, these men ready to take care of me and my kids. Like I don't even know my brain. That's why I just wish like any woman or girl that's feeling insecure, like man, listen, only if y'all knew how life is going to get better like down the line. Like life is happening, but at the same time we think like life is over like when the most littlest thing happened to us. But trust me, I've been there. Like even though sometimes it be little, but it be like major, like depending on what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it from both sides of the board. But it's like, yo, only if y'all knew what the future holds, you wouldn't be crying or dwelling on that. It's like God got bigger and better. Like we just have to go through this to get where we need to be. Sometimes it's all about the lesson. Like you just gotta take it for what it is. And that's what I'm learning. Trust me, I'm taking my own advice, y'all. Cause, oh Lord, y'all know I be on go sometimes. But I'm learning to just like sometimes just shut up, Elaine. That's my biggest problem. I don't know how to shut up sometimes. Like I don't know what be up with me. I just be so enraged. It really be more so the principle and the like the disrespect. Sometimes like I don't like that. Really don't like feeling played, disrespected, because then I feel like now I gotta show you like not to play with me ever again. Because now if you try to play with me, you're gonna think twice because you know Elaine's gonna take it there with you every time. So yeah, that's basically the backstory on how I started doing makeup and how I really got into makeup. So yeah, ladies, don't forget, it doesn't matter if you're just painting your toenails, putting lashes on, doing your hair, doing your makeup. Do something that's going to get you to feel good about yourself, okay? Just build that self confidence up, that self love, all that good stuff, okay? There's nothing wrong with just making sure you're present. You know what I'm saying? Like you show up and you show out for yourself every single time. And with that being said, I love y'all so much. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, tell me what type of content y'all want to see out of me so I could crank the content out. Like I said before, this is full time for me now, baby.